Alright, time for another COVEMount game, which is COVEMEVOC, which is a COVEMount game about like tapping mirrors. Let's see the description here. Warning: target has breached the outer levels of the facility and is proceeding towards the core. All personnel must protect the core at all costs. Thanks to the person who suggested a mirror team COVEMount like on Mastodon back in March 2020. That's all you need to know. Unfortunately, most of the levels, I guess, are still not fixed. But mostly have been fixed. I have also reported one before. There was supposed to be one level that is like that is still a cheese where I don't see it. But we'll see. Anyway, let me do a magic here and open this and let's start the game. Run forever. Alright, here's a COVEMEVOC. Pretty straightforward so far, that's one thing I will say. So, it's like basically probably like a little bit hard. Hard start here of the simple Sokoban, I guess, levels. Just do it like this though. But it's still very simple. No curse stuff at the moment. And let's proceed to the next level. This one is a classic one. So just introducing like block types again. So we have the multi-push and also like the normal, like the hard block. Anyway, here's another one. So we also have random shape blocks. So just do this. Careful not to touch the water. Do it like this. Do it like this. Bam and bam. Okay. All right. Now here we are. The new thing in the game, the mirrors. So any blocks can just block, like just full on block anyway. Can just block completely the mirror, but COVEMount is fine, and like will always like pace through a little bit. So yeah, and there you go. We just have to put the block in the target, so it also mirrors to the other side. So and here we go. So here comes another trick that we can do, and it also can do this, I guess. Nope, not the other way. There you go. So you can also push like mirror things as well. So also it counts as like a physical object. So yeah, wow, like anything that is mirrored. So yeah, for this one we just have to push this out first, and we're also introduced with another new object here. This thing, the pushable mirror. Alright, all you need to do is just push it further and be very careful, I guess. Oops, did I break that up? Let's see. So be very careful a little bit. Oh yeah, we need a reverse a little here, I think. Let me see. Trying to remember how I did this one. Let me see. Wow, I already forgot it. Hang on. It should not be hard, by the way. You just move this around and then very careful. We need the target. That's all we need. Like that, and just place it on the target. There we go. So it doesn't matter which flag we go for. We can go for this one. So yeah, just to showcase. Anyway, for this one, this is supposed to be still on a cheese strat anyway. Also, we are introduced with a new block here that unfortunately we will not be able to see the use yet, but I think this was supposed to be like the thing that we need to use here, like this. It's broken wall block, which can also pace through. Unfortunately, like you can like just push it here. But yeah, I thought like first like this is going to be like oh yeah, now you have to mind like which are you copying further anyway. But even the earlier level already does that, so yeah. Again, I'm not sure like what was the actual intended way here. So yeah. And here's like one actual one that we have to like do some thinking a little bit, but it's still easy. You just block it here, but also just push it like this, and you'll be fine. You can get out of the button. So with the button and gate next to each other for some reason, and we can just do it like this. I think nope, the other way. Okay, and that should be it. It's like I say, this one is like not really hard. It can get complicated. That's all I could say about it. For this one, however, yeah, I think we need to like move this out yet. Oh yeah, let's make sure we push one of this so we can push the rest of it. And I think like this, so we can push out the other one. I think. Oh yeah, because it's blocking the way. Let me unblock that first, and then maybe we could just do it like this. Yeah. I think we'll be just fine. So we can just do that. It doesn't matter which solution you go for. This is an open-ended one, I think. You can also just make the mirrors meet, and that also solves a puzzle. And there you go. Okay, this one is a tricky one. But first things first is like we need to push this in. This will do the our first thing. Before that though, let's move this out. Nope, not the right wing. Right wing, right thing. Right thing. There we go. Jesus. Do it like this, and then push it in the other way, and there we go. Did I fuck it up? No, not really. Just push it like that. Okay. Let's just do this as well. Push it like that, and we have the puzzle solved. So yeah, you have to take the advantage of like the mirror where we can push the mirror. So this one we need to get this out of the way first, not like that. Just get it out of the way. Push it once like that. We can push it like this. Also, let's get this out to the other side, so we don't have any issues. Let's place it here, and now what I need to do is like push in the right direction. So I think nope, the other way, like this. There we go, and that pushes like the multi-push box to the target, and this was fun. We just have to make sure that we can push the mirror out like that. Nope, you need to push further. So like this. We need to make sure that we can push the other mirror to the other way like that. I think like this. Very careful, because all we need is like mirror the other target way. Like this. Is it like this? Oh god. I fucked up already. Let me see. Let's push a little bit. Let me see if I could do it like this. Is that right? Okay. Is that right? Hang on. It's gonna be a little tricky sometimes, but yeah, this one's really cool. So I'm not gonna lie on this. I think we don't need to push another one. We only need to push once, like that. So we can push it on the other way, I think. I think we still need to push it somehow to the other way first, I think. Well, not like that. Okay. God, it's gonna still be difficult. We only need to like push it onto the other piece. Actually, that doesn't count. Let me see. What am I missing here? Hang on. And I'm doing right, so hang on. What did I miss that? Like that. I think we have to think a little bit too much here. Nope. What we need to do here is like push it on the other side, I think. Nope. How do we do this? Nope. This. There we go. Alright. We push this? Yeah, there you go. Alright. So this one. So we need to push this out first. Technically doing a mirror trick. So by pushing it to the other side. So up first. But also we have to make sure before we solve this one. Okay. And just do it like this. Make sure. There we go. I'll just push it in. And then make sure you place a flag like that, and there you go. Alright. Right, so here's a deduction of like mirroring big objects. Which is kind of like a little bit. Yeah. But this is not gonna matter for now. I'm just gonna move it like that, but not to the max. Because you'll see the reason as to why we don't need to do the max first. So we can just do this to push it out. To push it up further. So at least a piece of this would push this up. So like it's a very weird like interaction I would not like. So guess like this. Oh, let me push this out again. Like this. Okay. So like that. You can just also do that as well. Okay, how do we do this again? Oh yeah, just push the freaking thing. Okay, there we go. Now this puzzle solved. Just place the mirror. Be careful not to mirror the piece. That, push it here, and we're good. Alright, here we go. So for this one, well, it's a simple thing. So first we need to place the mirror onto the X. Also I fucked up already because I pushed that. Didn't mean to push this one. We can prepare this in advance though, I think. See that, mirror this. Alright. Wrong way. A bit. That, I think, like this. There we go. Okay. So now that's good. What I need to do is prepare this here and just push it all the way. I think it should be all good. There we go. Alright. Okay. This is the one level I reported with, so yeah. There's like a block down. For me, it's just all water. So they could also fix this, I think, by just placing it here at the bottom. Because at least it will not replicate. But yeah, the thing you need to do here is like this. And then place it there first. Make sure that we can do a push a little bit. There we go. Now push this up so you can like do a little push for this one. There we go. So that we push back from the button and hit the target. So there we go. And this is the last level. This one is not hard. First things first is like we need to place it here. We need to place the cube and then push it to like a direction where we can push it. And but first, before we do anything else, we just push it here so we can have no problem at pushing it up. Okay, I have to use this instead because the water will kill us if I do. And just push it up, yeah. Okay. This can be a little bit tricky, but we don't need. So yeah, this one will create a double mirror, yeah, like that. And then do it like this so we can push it up. And now we just make sure we can remove the mirror like that. Not like that. Okay, push it up for once. Push another up for once. Nope, not push it down. Then here we go. Copy the mirror. We bring it out. Now make sure that's the right thing. Push one up and place it near the block. Like that, we solve the puzzle. Just don't overdo it. There we go. And we get to the windscreen. It's a mirrored wind, but we can also like fortunately this end is like not the right thing. Not on the right, in the right position. So yeah. Or like not the right orientation. There we go. Okay, just remove the mirrors and we can now spell out wind. There we go. Almost there. Very careful. There we go. Our own wind, but with an inverted end. So yeah. Wow. Probably still easier than like the previous one at least. So that's the previous one again, bottom mount. Yeah, that one can still kind of get difficult, but it's like still both of them are still fun. So yeah. So yeah, that's it for COVEMEVOC. It is certainly a mirror experience. Probably we'll see now after this, and let me see if there will be like any updates now. Because according to them, level 7 is a cheese. I never intended solution, but yeah. Oh yeah, there's like the red as well, which you have seen anyways, but so if you push against, so this is like they're referring to. So if you're like okay, it's a pretty good thing to denote like what you're pushing against to. So pretty nice. So most of the time you will not notice it, especially if you're pushing against a wall because like this is like really small. It is still seeable, but like it's still a really small pixel. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for COVEMEVOC. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you to another game. So yeah. Bye bye. And may stars guide you.